Keeping up with our motto that learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure, here we are with the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students! Today we are going to continue with Class 6 Science, Chapter number 11, Work and Energy. Topics that I am going to cover during this session are transformation of energy and different types of energy resources. In the previous session, we have studied about various forms of energy like mechanical energy, heat energy, light, sound, chemical, and electrical energy. Today, we are going to understand that how this energy is transformed from one form to another. Transformation of energy takes place when work is done. Let us consider one chain of transformation of energy as shown over here in the picture. In the course of water cycle, water evaporates due to the heat of the sun. This water vapor forms clouds and gives rain. Rainwater flows into the river and is stored in reservoirs on the dam. These are at a height and therefore their water has potential energy, which is transformed into kinetic energy as the water falls in the downward direction. When the water falls on the turbine, its kinetic energy is transferred to the turbine. The turbine rotates and with the help of generator, electrical energy is produced. This electrical energy can be used to run various electronic appliances. The same thing is shown over here in detail. Here is the turbine. The mechanical energy of the turbine is converted into electrical energy with the help of electric generator. So this electricity is then transmitted through the transmission line, that is through the cables, to run various electronic appliances. And the waste heat that is generated with the help of turbine is released in the environment. So over here you can see various electronic appliances are run with the help of electricity. So the electrical energy is in turn converted into different forms of energy like light energy, kinetic energy, heat energy, sound energy by different appliances. Like in oven, the electricity is converted into heat energy. When the machine is run, the electrical energy is converted into sound energy and the mechanical energy. In the mixture grinder also, it is converted into sound and the kinetic energy. So in this way, the transformation of energy is taking place from one form to another. But the main source of energy is the sun. Indirectly or directly, we are utilizing the solar energy in all this transformation of energy. In other words, I can say that sun is the most important source of all the energy. Energy resources are the resources that are used for getting energy. They can be classified into two types: renewable energy resources and non-renewable energy resources. Let us understand both of them in detail. Renewable or non-conventional energy resources. They are inexhaustible, continuous, and can be used in various forms again and again. For example, the solar energy, wind energy, the energy obtained from the water and the other oceanic waves, wood, etc. Non-renewable or conventional energy resources. The energy resources which man has been using for centuries are called conventional energy resources. Conventional energy resources include coal, fossil fuels such as petrol, diesel, natural gas, even the nuclear energy. They are non-renewable energy resources. We cannot replenish these resources. They are exhaustible and limited. So, the biomass energy, hydropower energy, wind energy, solar energy, geothermal energy, these are the different renewable energy resources, where biomass energy is the energy that is obtained from the living things, and geothermal energy is the energy that is stored and produced within the earth. And you very well know about remaining three energy, that is the energy obtained from the water is called hydropower energy, energy obtained from the wind is called wind energy, and energy obtained from the sun is called solar energy. We will see these renewable energy resources in more detail in the coming slide. Fossil fuel, natural gas, coal, and the energy obtained from the nuclear reaction. All these are the non-renewable energy resources. Due to the increasing population and increasing usage of the energy resources, there is a danger that the limited reserves of the coal, petrol, diesel, crude oil, and natural gas will get exhausted, and therefore it will be better to use the alternative and the supplementary resources like the renewable energy resources instead of the non-renewable energy resources. Solar energy. The energy obtained from the sun is continuous and enormous. Solar energy is at the root of all the energy available on the earth. A variety of devices has been developed for making the use of solar energy. For example, solar cell, solar cooker, solar water heater, etc. Over here you can see this picture is of sun oven, that is solar oven, and over here this is solar water heater. So here the sun's energy is converted into heat energy and food is cooked in the sun oven and water is heated with the help of solar water heater. In this picture, the solar energy is converted into electrical energy with the help of solar cell. Over here you can see there is a solar panel which is made up of solar cells on the top of the house. This panel helps to convert the solar energy into DC electricity, that is the direct current electricity. This DC electricity is converted into usable AC electricity with the help of inverter, and further this electricity is used to run various electronic appliances. Wind energy. Electricity is generated by means of the windmills using strong winds. Windmills are shown over here in the picture. They have got wind turbines. So wind turbines convert the kinetic energy of the wind into mechanical power. And a generator can convert mechanical power into electricity. A windmill is also used for drawing water from the well. Tidal energy. Tidal energy is a renewable energy powered by the natural rise and fall of the ocean tides and currents. Tidal energy is produced through the use of the tidal energy generators. The large underwater turbines are placed in the areas with the high tidal movement and are designed to capture the kinetic motion of the ocean tides in order to produce electricity. Hydroelectric or tidal power. Hydropower plants capture the energy of the falling water to generate electricity. This we have already seen in the previous slides. A turbine converts the kinetic energy of the falling water into mechanical energy. Then the generator converts the mechanical energy from the turbine into electrical energy. The place where electricity is generated in this way is called a hydroelectric or tidal power plant. The Koyna project in Maharashtra is a well-known tidal project. There are also other smaller hydroelectric plants located at other dam sites. Atomic energy. Atomic energy is the energy carried by the atoms. The energy is released through a nuclear reaction during the process of fission, which occurs in the nuclear reactor and produces energy usually in the form of heat. The heat liberated during the fission of atoms of the heavy elements such as uranium, thorium is used to generate electricity. Here you can see the nuclear fission of uranium atom. During fission, splitting of atoms takes place and a lot of heat energy is liberated. This heat energy in turn is used to boil water. Steam generated in this way is used to rotate the turbine to generate electricity. Nuclear power plant, they do not burn fuel, so they do not produce greenhouse gas emission. The energy resources which do not produce smoke and carbon gases such as carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide are called green energy resources. Greater use of such resources is the need of the hour. we should also save energy. Saving energy is as good as generating energy. There are several ways of saving energy, such as putting off lamps when not needed, making maximum use of sunlight, etc. Saving energy and energy resources is very necessary. Otherwise, we will have to face serious calamity like global warming. So use energy resources wisely. This is all for today's session. Thank you so much.